What's up, friend? I'm out in the snow today. I'm sorry if the audio is trash, there's a road nearby, but man, it is snowing in Kansas today, and it's pretty exciting because I wanted to get out and I wanted to work on a couple of fun ideas that I've had, and that's the video for today. So let's dive right in. Okay, if you're wondering what the heck is going on behind me right here, then you're probably not the only one. I'm guessing all of my neighbors are also wondering what the heck I'm doing. But I told you guys a couple videos ago when I introduced myself, I said just get out there and start doing something today, because if you just start today, in a couple of years I think you will realize how valuable that was. Whereas if you just have a bunch of ideas and you start in a couple of years, I think you'll realize that you didn't really get anything out of the years that you were waiting. That's my own story, and I've experienced that, so I can tell you that that is true, at least for me. So this today is me trying something. So I want to bring you along in this journey. I'm already done, actually. I just didn't have time to vlog or talk to the camera while doing it. But what this is a spec shoot. So you've probably heard that as like a negative phrase, and in the video and photo world it kind of is, or design world, freelance creative, it is. But here's why you should do spec work. The one reason, I have one big reason, and that's because there is a certain kind of work that you want to do. So no better way to do it than to do it for free. Do it when you want to do it, on your own schedule, with your creative vision. So the type of spec work that I'm not advocating for is the type of spec work where a client approaches you and says, hey, we don't want to pay you, so would you be willing to do our video for free? That is a trash truck, so loud. But, so anyway, yeah, that's the type of spec work that you don't want to do. You don't want to do free spec work. You want to do paid spec work, or spec work that's going to get you paid. So when a police officer drives by and gives you the funniest look because you are out holding a camera in the snow with this setup going on behind you, that was hilarious. Anyway, you don't want to do spec work for free for a client who could pay you money, but what you do want is to do spec work for yourself for free that will move you in the direction of the type of video work that you want to do. So today I am doing a coffee shoot right here. So this coffee shoot for me is really cool because I am wanting to basically get more into outdoors. First of all, I want to get more into outdoors work. And second of all, I would love to start working with some brands in the coffee industry because I love coffee. I've also worked in the coffee industry, and I just love so much of what's going on in that space creatively and ethically and otherwise. I just think it's really great. I think it's a cool industry with a lot of opportunity moving forward. So yeah, that's what this is. This is spec work for me. This isn't spec work because a client approached me and said, hey, do you want to make this video? It'll be great in your portfolio. No, this is spec work that I know that I want to be moving toward directionally. This is my vision, and today was perfect. The snow is the combination of outdoors and coffee that I could just so work with as I move forward. I can send this to companies and say, I'm really proud of this, and if you want me to do this for you, I'd be happy to take some of your money and pursue my creative vision with your brand in mind. Two more reasons that this is really important. First of all is that it gets you out there and it gets you working, it gets you telling people that you're working so that people see that you are doing something, and so that you feel like you are doing something, because maybe paid clients aren't coming in right now. But I promise you they will start to come in when they see that you're working actively and when they see that you're doing things that are in line with their brand vision. So get out there and start doing something, because then you'll be able to tell people you're doing something. They might see and connect with something that it is that you're doing. And that's where it's also really important to do things that you really like to do when you're doing spec work for yourself. Don't get out there and do things that you feel like you should do, because the brands that should contact you probably will, and the ones that should contact you might not be the ones that you want. And keep in mind, this doesn't just apply to the corporate video world. This applies for graphic designers, for wedding photographers, for almost every creative freelancer out there. This is a great way to get some work and to make yourself a little more active on those down days, or at the beginning when you're kind of grinding to get that start and you're working really hard, but it doesn't feel like you're getting anywhere. This is a step to make you practically get somewhere. Okay, so the second reason that you should do spec work, and kind of a second strategy with spec work, is that this shoot right here, for example, the reason that this type of shoot is great and something with spec work to consider is that it can be multifaceted, meaning that when you do one piece of spec work, this piece of spec work here where I'm making coffee out in the snow, this can be sent to an outdoors brand, an outdoors company, maybe in the coffee world, like there's a company that specializes in outdoors coffee, or maybe there's a camping brand that would be into a piece of work like this, or maybe there are coffee shops or coffee roasters, or maybe what I could do is I could actually flip the paradigm here and I could actually show what I'm doing with my camera and gear setup, so that I'm advertising, watch what this camera and gear setup can do out in the snow. Look how well it manages the weather here. So there's really so much that when you get a piece of spec work, you shouldn't just do a piece of spec work and think, oh, this is one 30-second spot, or this is going to be one photo session for one particular couple out there. No, it should be broad in application. So with this, for example, I could send this to a camping company, as well as a coffee shop, as well as a coffee roaster, as well as a mug making company, as well as many other types of businesses. So that's the tip, is get out there, do spec work, find how it applies, send it out there, send it to people, ask them, hey, do you want me to do this for you? I feel like it's in line with your brand's vision. And then just get out there and start doing work. So that's it. I'm gonna keep it short. I'll stop there. I'm sorry if I've talked for too long. Have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna enjoy the snow some more and possibly do one more piece of spec work before the day is over. And it's only 8:30 a.m. so the day feels like it just begun. So have a good day, friend, and I'll see you in the next video.